Welcome to High Anxiety. This is Brandon, and today's a very special episode. I am here with Gary, and I'm here with Oscar, and these two fine folks are from the Party Wagon on Facebook. Say hello, you two.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey, you two.
All right, the reason that we are all here is because we are going to recap all of the crazy stuff that you've been seeing on the internet with Toyfair 2022. It's everywhere. It's a lot. I didn't see it all at once. I had people texting me. Oscar was saying, "Hey, did you see what was going on?" And I was like, "Oh God, I didn't." So we are going to recap it all in one lovely little video for you here. And let's go from here. So, how is everybody feeling about all these announcements? Gary, how you feeling?
My wallet hurts. All this was happening while I was out and about with my fiance today, and at lunch and dinner, and I had to explain to her why we're not going to be able to eat for the next couple of weeks. So it was tough. I'm excited though. I'm excited to see a lot of this stuff. Good news is, if we know how NECA works, we're not getting it till the end of the year. So,
but we will be paying for it before the end of the year.
It's that yearly loan that we loan NECA our money, and we don't see the items till next year.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I absolutely love it. All right, well, let's start with the non-announcement figure, and this is the giant toon version of Leonardo. So this is the 1/6 scale. We already have these guys here. Here's our Raph, here's our Donnie. Gary's getting his ready. And look how the faces are different. We have chosen different faces, which is it's always cool to see how different people organize and set up their figures. So
yeah, Raph is angry and Donnie is just smiling.
He's just smiling. So
I mean, that's the way to do it. Raph has to be angry.
he can't be happy. That's just the way it is. So
it just looks awkward.
But he does have these nice katanas. He's got some pizza slices. Every giant figure, especially these, we had the small ones. We had the 1/12 scale figures, but they come with the swappable heads. It comes off at the mask. The beak matches the eyes. We have frowny eyes and open eyes, and when you put them together, you have all different kinds of combinations. And Gary's spinning the Michelangelo NECA movie figure.
I love my quarter scale figures.
They are wonderful. I just started dabbling with them. I bought all the movie ones at once, and then sadly we're just waiting for these guys to all come out, and it's taking forever.
Yes, and to that fall of this year for Leonardo, and who knows what's going on with Mikey.
You forgot a thing though.
What's the thing?
It's the fall of this year.
So it could be December. Wow. I honestly, genuinely did not know it was the fall. I thought you meant, when we talked earlier about it was Michelangelo, it was fall. I had no idea that this is fall. So these two will be together but alone for a long time.
I'm really hoping that we get a surprise announcement of Mikey coming in like summer or something, or maybe late spring, because we all know these are the same molds.
Yeah. What is going on? Wow.
It's not like they got these new molds being done. We got an L on the belt. Thanks.
Well, that's what takes them a year, man. It takes them a year to do the letter.
Right.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm excited though. I can't wait. I cannot wait for this figure. It's really hard having just two brothers in my collection. And as everybody else probably knows the same. They feel the same as I do.
I mean, that's how we felt with Super 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm happy about that. I got into Super 7 late. So I got a version 2 Raph when he got announced, and I was like, I might as well start now.
That's how I started too. I was refusing to do Super 7, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. And now I have 3 foot soldiers.
I have none. I'm very picky on what I buy from that line.
Apparently, I'm not. So moving on, this is what's going to hurt our wallets in the near future. We have the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang. We have Smash. They have pictured here 6 of them. In the show, wasn't it only 4? I could be wrong, but
So right before we hopped on this, everybody is going to hate me. Somebody took a screen grab from the episodes. There were 7.
nope.
And there are also 7 rock soldiers as well.
Nope. Nope, not doing it. And the reason that we're mentioning the rock soldiers is because the rock soldiers and the Crooked Ninja Turtle pack come together. And
Yep.
if you want to build an army of the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang, you have to buy the rock soldiers. And if you want to buy the rock soldiers, you have to buy the turtle gang. So I'm imagining there could be some swapping going on. But
Well, it doesn't make sense either, though, because I believe with these, it's 2 per person. So regardless, you're going to have to find a way around it.
Right.
it says 2 packs sold separately. Huh.
I'm very torn on it. I'm considering myself. I'm considering doing the 2 myself, so I get the two Crooked Ninja Turtle gang guys, and then the 2 foot soldier or the rock soldiers for my display, and possibly grabbing a 3rd when they hit stores, just maybe, or hitting up AliExpress to get an early grab of it before NECA ships ours out. I don't know yet though.
That works out.
That's a good point.
Expensive.
Yeah. But you can see the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang. We have some weapons. We got nunchucks, katana. We've got a bow staff with a pointy needle on it. We've got a... is this a mace, but it's got no spikes on it? Isn't that called a mace?
Just a ball and chain.
The ball and chain.
Yeah.
Got some weird ninja stars. We got some fists. With the rock soldiers, we have 2 rifles that are the same, which is kind of interesting. I mean, it'd be cool to dual wield,
Just have them running with both of the guns in his hand.
yeah. We got a reissue of Trag's gun, and we've got the mutagen we've been seeing. It looks like it's the same one that opens. I can see
Yeah,
the
the cracked
right
one.
there.
That's good. Yeah.
Got like a disco ball grenade. We got some fists. And I showed you an image earlier with Smash, but here is Zack the 5th Turtle.
I'm so excited for Zack. I know that's one that we've been wanting for a long time, and I'm glad we're finally getting them. The tees on the back. What box had the tees? Was it?
It was the accessory, the Turtles in Disguise. They had the shadow on the side of the box.
They had him, but wasn't he on the back of the Chrome Dome box, like on Casey's?
He was.
Oh yeah, the actual tune. Yeah, the actual tune drawing. Yeah,
I was wrong. I told everyone, I'm like, how much you want to bet they re-released Casey Jones with Zack because of that image? I thought they were going to do it. They didn't. I'm surprised they didn't do it, but I'm happy with this.
So I noticed that Zack is a kid, and I'm wondering. I guess I want to see the size comparison right here. Yeah, Smash is pretty short, which is cool. So I was wondering, did they make Zack just huge? But yeah, so there's Smash. We got a better view of him with his pickaxe and axe. Some weird weapons. It's like they're crooked versions of regular weapons. But here is
they want to hurt you, they want to kill you,
or both. Maybe both. So Zack comes with a chrome dome head. We've got a computer monitor. Where did this come from? I'm blanking already.
That came from the Chrome Dome Ultimate as well. But look, actually, I didn't notice this. The Chrome Dome, I heard it, but I didn't see it. The Chrome Dome head flips up. There's a
little flap right here.
Really cool.
So if you look at the flap right there, it flips up. So I don't know if this actually plugs in, if it just goes next to it. Gary coming in clutch right there with that. I have that. I just didn't know where I got it from.
I've got a couple.
That looks really nice.
There's the Baxter Stockman one also with the face.
Yeah.
Speaking of, who else is bummed? We didn't get a Baxter Stockman announcement or reveal, a human form. I thought we were going to get one.
That's a bummer. That's a big bummer.
Oh, we're going to get one.
It's coming, I guarantee it. Who's going to come with?
I think he'd be an ultimate. Come with a bunch of mousers. They might do that because we're getting the mousers. The sculpt is there. So, Brandon, jump back to the Crooked Ninja. Just the guy with a bag on his head. I think what everybody's asking is, what do you think the bottom of that bag looks like? Do you think it's a solid bag, or do you think they have a chin or something under there?
I'm calling solid bag.
Solid bag, yeah.
Yeah. I think a solid bag as well.
It's a great figure, though. I think those are really cool. I'm glad they did those.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
pretty
super
pretty
random, but I just love it. They are truly going for the completionist line. So
I can't wait to see how many people recreate that classic image of all of them, like in their stance. Is it Smash with the 3 Crooked Ninja Turtles?
yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I just didn't know there were 7, and now I'm mad.
You're like, my
there's-
wallet hurts.
Yeah, there were 7 in the show, but
We don't need to do that. We'll be
I
all
mean,
right.
then you got to buy a whole other street scene dio for them all.
Just for the Rock Soldiers and the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang. Yep.
I mean, with the Rock Soldiers, there is a scene in the show where it shows Shrag and Granitor, and they just got like a whole army of Rock Soldiers. So unless you're going to be buying just a giant amount of them, then I feel like you should be fine with 2 or 3 of the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang.
We should be fine, but let's be frank, we're not. So.
We're not.
All right, so next with the Toon lineup, look at this beautiful
Ew.
creature. Look at that
That is
beautiful
amazing.
creature. Gary, do us the honors. Tell us what you know about
this
guy.
is my favorite figure that they're doing. I told the guys a story a little bit earlier, but I'm going to make it quick. As a kid, I never had this version stylized from the cartoon of Usagi, and I always had that space one, the space rabbit they did.
Didn't he have like a light up eye or something to it?
It's like a
didn't light
cyborg
up, but
look.
Yeah,
He's
cyborg
got-
look.
yeah, it was really weird. But for some reason, I don't know what happened. I broke the ears off as a child. I broke them off. I still have it. I wish I had it with me right now. It's in my basement. But it feel like it broke my heart that it was always gone. So with this one, swappable heads. So not only do you have 2 heads, but you also have 2 different sets of ears on top, and they swivel. So I'm finally, it's almost like they knew I was so bummed that we didn't have them. So I'm getting my extra ears on this just in case I break them. But I'm very excited for this. I can't wait till these pre-orders go live March 8th. And I'm going to buy 2 of them. I want to have the base one, and then I want to customize another one in like a red gi, have a red versus blue type thing, or maybe like an evil Usagi just for a small, fun little lore that I want to do for photos. But I cannot wait till this figure comes out. This is my top one, and I think they said he should be due out originally sometime in the spring. So
It's
I'm
not a bad
excited.
turnaround at all.
So,
I am so
Gary, you had mentioned this is going to come out on March 8th for pre-order. It's going to be an ultimate. They're supposed to be coming out with the neutrinos as well with that pre-order, correct?
Yes. So March 8th will be the 3-pack, right? 3-pack of
Yep.
neutrinos.
Their
with their little,
first 3-pack ever.
Yeah, with their little
Well, not ever,
surfboards.
but
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess the Triceraton with the Roadkill Rodney. So that was 3, technically.
well,
But yeah, no, first 3-pack of humans or people.
of TMNT, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super excited for those will be going live March 8th. And thankfully, unlike the Crooked Turtle Ninja Gang, we don't have to buy multiples of those.
Yep. And the Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang and also Smash and Zach, they're going live February 22nd, 2022. So it's 2-week window. You could pre-order it, and then as Oscar said, it's a 2-week or 2 per person, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So there you have it. We'll probably be doing a lot of trading around. And then a little teaser that we got from NECA with the Toon line is there's 2 teasers in this. One, this isn't just like a drawing. Like this is definitely a diorama. You can see right here. Oops, sorry. You can see right here we've got physical buttons that are coming off, little switches. We've got a little meter. We've got a door, and we've got some bricks. So this is the sewer layer playset that they're playset. We're not children. Diorama.
I mean, I'm going to be playing.
So this is the NECA Toon line diorama. There is another image that I'll put here over top of this in just a second. Not for us, for our viewers. But there's also a second tease which says Turtle Van Garage Stay Out. So Turtle Van is coming.
Yep, they did say that they got approved for it last January when we knew that they were going to be working on one. So I guess this is kind of another teaser. We're getting closer. We'll see it soon, I expect.
feel like maybe
So-
next year we'll see it.
We already have coming the Super 7 Party Wagon, which I'm super pumped about and already paid off. And we also
Wow.
have, yeah, I had to. And then, so that was $500?
Yeah.
About 500
Well,
bucks.
Is that where we're looking for NECA?
I think less. They did say it was going to be a lot less. Someone made
good.
a comment somewhere on Twitter, and NECA said that it wasn't going to be a house payment.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. If you really look at the Super 7, the reason it was expensive, it's because they did a lot of plastic. They wanted to hide a lot of the joints. So when you look at there's layers upon layers with that, where with NECA, they probably won't do those layers. You might see, some gaps or where they put pieces in, which will be fine. That'll be cool with them. Then we got the Underground Arsenal one. That one's coming. That's a pretty good price. That's about what I would pay for a party wagon. I'd probably say $250 is my top dollar.
Yeah,
for 'em.
same.
Yeah. I have no shame, so it's fine.
I'll throw down 500. No worries.
There's a party wagon.
There's a party wagon back
That's
there.
actually that's the size of the Super 7 one. So
Oh, you said that one was like 10 pounds, right?
it's like 10 pounds. Really, it's really.
So I'm guessing
feels
the
like
Super
10
7 will probably be like 15 then. That's insane.
They did say it was going to be heavy.
Yeah, my party wagon is very close to the Super 7 size. I measured it, and it fits Super 7 figures perfectly.
Perfect. All right, so we're gonna jump to the Mirage figures that were unveiled,
Dude.
and here we
Heck yeah.
have Oscar. What was the name of this fine woman?
That's
again?
Renee.
Renee.
That's Renee.
This is Renee. Hey, Renee.
Also known as Renette, if you don't know.
Renee.
So, all about time. It looks like I've read the comics. I really don't remember a whole lot. I just remember she was running away from this floating head guy. So there's that. But you can see she's got some watches all over, some watch faces. She's got watch faces on her helmet right here. We've got the sand time turner and her wand. But this figure does look great. As little as she really means to me, I'm gonna get her, and it looks great. Look at the cloth cape, just looks fantastic. It's got the
Let's
wire
appreciate
rim.
those wiring. Yep,
Let's
let's appreciate
it.
that. That's insane. So good.
And then we got two head sculpts.
Got the Bridget Nielsen. That's sculpt. I'm always gonna make that joke.
And then we've got the helmet head. So it's
Honestly,
a great looking figure.
my only issue with her is the red still. I kind of wish they would have gone with the blue. I'm wondering if they're going to do maybe like a Loot Crate exclusive or exclusive somewhere else where they give us, the actual blue variant of it.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, I know the comic was black and white, so I don't know if like maybe when they colorized them, they did it red, but the cover was blue. So it's possible that might be an explanation. I don't know.
So what stops them from? This is all. Let's just theorize here. What's red on it? Her helmet, her head, like with the helmeted head, and her cape.
Yep.
Is the blue? Is the rest of her outfit the same?
I believe so.
Blue.
I know the one piece is a different color as well.
I was gonna
Really?
say because what would stop them from doing like they've never done it, but either bundling that with another character or like a mini accessory kit where you just kind of got the extra pieces.
Well, based on the Fugitoy box that they showed off, which I wish I had a picture of it right now, I think that they are going to be like sold one, just like the Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
But this is a great looking figure. It's a good sculpt.
Yeah.
We got the pins on the skin, which is
Honestly,
is hard,
I can't wait to see the box because the box art Kevin Eastman is working on it. So we're actually going to be getting some box art that I'm going to be very excited to display.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That is
Yeah,
wonderful.
very good box art for Fugitoid that we've got to see, but I can't wait to see hers as well. All exclusive art. Nothing, we haven't seen it yet before. It's not pulled from a comic or anything.
Yeah, that's amazing. I do love that Kevin Eastman's he's just all in on these toys, and I love that so much. But here we have Fugitoid. We got the Mirage. If you look at the detail, there's definitely a new style. It's kind of like a cell shading, but it's different from the Toon Turtles. Like the Toon Turtles is very simplistic cell shading. We just got like where the shadow falls. But this has like shine. It's got shading, all in that cell shaded.
Very
look.
great paint job.
Yeah. We've seen Future Toy before, but what we haven't seen is the accessories that they're putting with him. We've got
Do we know
nice guns.
are the legs and the arms that nice bendy material they've been using, that wireframe material?
I hope so.
I heard it is.
Because that'd be great.
I don't see any evidence in these pictures at all.
Yeah, that's what made me think about it. I don't.
Because they usually have the holes in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see any evidence of it. But this right here is an old Ninja Turtle. They are going to release the newer style figures. They're going to release, and NECA mentioned that this mold was knocked off to hell and back, and they have no interest in re-releasing it. The versions I have are knockoffs. Do you guys have the originals? I'm not that.
I do not. I had some knockoffs, and I ended up painting them black and white and just doing some customs, but
Yeah.
not anymore.
I bought them when they came out back in 2008, and then I only opened Raph because I have a Raphael shelf. I kept the other one sealed, and then I ended up selling those a couple years ago, and it hurt. I don't know why I didn't thinking about it. And now I've been trying to get them back. I only have Raphael and Michelangelo authentic, and then I have the rest of the bootlegs. And here's your
Okay.
you want to hear this story, guys? This one hurts. Back in 2009, I was on vacation. I found the 4-pack. Was it the New York Toy Fair exclusive 4-pack?
Yeah.
Signed by Kevin Eastman and a couple other people. They did signed ones there for $200. And I said, that's too much money.
Oh
for
my
something like
god.
that.
Oh my god.
And it was the one that had the displays behind, because there was wasn't there a
street scene?
4-pack that had the displays, and there's a 4-pack that didn't, and the ones that didn't weren't the exclusives. But yeah, it was the exclusive one, and now you easily see those sell for $1,500. And not that I would ever have sold it, it hurts. So when I actually have in my display, you guys can't see it, but I actually have the arcade 4-pack, San Diego Comic-Con, signed by Kevin Eastman, and I'm like, this one's never going anywhere. This is going in my shelf. I got to redeem myself for that huge mistake I made. Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Well, here's one of the last accessories for Fugitoid, and it's this gauntlet, which is really awesome. And they mentioned that this fits the turtles, and it also fits Fugitoid, which is really cool.
That's awesome. And that's Donatello, right? Did Donatello use that in the
he did.
the comic?
So yeah, lots of cool accessories with Fugitoid. And it makes me think that there's gonna be they're all gonna be Ultimate style, which is a lot of accessories. And then to finish off the Mirage figures, we have this gorgeous boy right here. We have our
Utron body.
One of my favorites. I'm loving this.
I mean, look at the detail on the feet. Like that's just so awesome. It looks like we've got
What kind of shoes he got on?
There's the Dimension X Nikes.
I'm wondering if they have to, whoever paints these, I'm wondering if they go in and how are they painting these? Are these machine, like the new computer paints, or is someone going in and lining those?
I mean, that's honestly probably one of the best painted figures that they got. That thing looks beautiful.
Detail. So much detail. And then we also have the alternate head. That's just
busted head.
That's just amazing.
And then we got the new Utrom sculpt as well. That thing looks
amazing.
Nice.
So good. I actually have the original one.
Just looks so insane.
Let's compare
from the Mirage set.
From the Mirage set. Let's see if we can get that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I love that new sculpt. The
Clearly
teeth look
different.
better.
Yeah.
To me, it kind of looks like a nice crossover of cartoon Krang and the Utroms on the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These ones were minutely articulated, but those ones are beautiful. I'm excited about that. I'm going to buy a couple of these. That's going to be one of my new army builders. I cannot wait to have these.
I'm wondering if they'll do down the line, if this series sells, if they'll do the human form, because didn't they have human forms also that am I just confusing the cartoon, the 2012 cartoon?
I don't know.
I feel like they followed them into a building and they had human suits on. They took them off. I could be wrong though. I know that's what they did in the 2012 show, but
which is excellent. I love that. I love the 2012 show.
It's so good. It's underappreciated. It really is. So that wraps up the Mirage announcements.
There was one more that you didn't announce. We don't have pictures of it, but they also teased Mirage Casey Jones.
Right. Sorry about that. Yeah, they had the mask, they had the hockey stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. So they'll be showing that off eventually, and I'm wondering when they show off Casey Jones if that's when they'll do the turtles also, because they haven't shown the turtles yet. So, and I'm looking for those boxier mouth turtles.
Yeah, like the NES cartoon or NES game, like the front of it. Those are the turtles I want that.
I remember when I was a dumb young kid and I played that game and I was like, why are the bandanas all red? And I was like, what is going on?
Why is everyone Raphael?
Look at that, gorgeous
Trigger everyone.
Oh my god.
My back pillow.
Did you also see that? I'll post it here if I can find it. But they used the 2012 characters to recreate that scene.
No, that's.
I'll post that. So I had it on my computer somewhere. Man. It was my desktop for a long time. It's so cool. It's.
Do you like these videos?
Do you want to see more?
Do you like awkward pauses?
Do you like that we're ad-libbing right now? Is ad-libbing the right word? Yeah, cool. Like and subscribe. So cool. So sticking with the comic line though, they kind of came out of left field and they announced the Archie comics line. So here is this gorgeous boy right here.
One of the greatest announcements they've ever had. They almost broke the internet with this today.
They almost broke your phone with it.
That is true. I did see this in the middle of Target while I was hunting for turtle toys today, and almost dropped my phone in excitement. I was so stoked on these.
Yeah, this is the Slash that I've always wanted.
This is how I picture.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, the Playmates toy. It's very reminiscent of the Playmates toy without the weird color. I do love this like forest green. My wife's gonna kill me. I don't know if that's the right color, but. That's just gorgeous, and I love that the belt is very reminiscent of the toy still. But yeah, this is just beautiful. It's beautiful. My only thing that I don't like, and I'm sure it reflects the Archie comics, is I just wish this was more like a Shredder Claw. It's just a minute. If I'm going to complain about something, that's what I'm going to complain about. There's really nothing to complain about with this figure.
They're going to be pretty big too, though. There's in the video. He was holding it, and it just takes up his whole hand. So I'm very excited about the size.
And then on top of that, we also got Ray Fillet. And who's his buddy? I don't know that guy's name. We got a turtle too. I didn't even see the sea turtle.
Oh, I've never. Good catch. Look at that sea turtle.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. But yeah, one of the coolest things about NECA doing this is we were gonna get. Well, I think NECA even on record stated they were not going to make that Ray Fillet, the fishy face Ray Fillet from the cartoon.
Yeah,
they said that, right?
They just said that it wasn't something that people would really want. It's a weird looking figure.
Yeah, so. I think they should probably do that as a Loot Crate exclusive or something.
We're gonna get it.
That'd be nice.
Don't you worry, we'll get
it. But yeah, this is like the fanboy in the world that's like you have to like PS5 or Xbox. You can't like both. And the Super 7 crowd, when they unveiled the Ray Fillet that was the Playmates version, they just kind of like were sticking it to the NECA fans, and there's like, oh, you're not getting this, you're getting the fishy face one, and this is their way around it. They got the Archie comics,
joke's on you,
Ray Fillet. The joke's on them anyway, because if you can't enjoy multiple things,
everything,
then it's just I always found it was like I was Nintendo, my cousin had Sega, so I was never like a fanboy because I had access to both, but my friends who only had Super Nintendo hated Genesis, and it was vice versa. It's like I don't get it, but it's just because you can't afford it or you can't justify it, so you just have to defend your purchase, and it's not the way of the world.
Yep.
Works.
Oh, here are the ones I know nothing about.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I know
nothing.
Jaguar, like WAR, and then I don't know this guy's name. I have seen the comic of it, the comic page. I think they're literally making this face on the comic book cover. Yeah.
They kind of remind me of the hyenas from Lion King.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have no desire to really get these. But something we noticed is this this standing, I don't know if this really stands that well. It's on like its forefront of his toes. And,
Yeah. Does he have a tail? Is there a tail on that?
I don't.
Maybe.
I don't see.
Not
one.
long enough.
Yeah.
He's got a tail,
Back
but it's just
there?
not long enough. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if it's just balance, counterweight, but the claws look great. But this guy's on his flat feet, so
Yeah.
I wonder
So
what's
with
under
the-
that loincloth. I wonder what's under there.
Yeah. I'll definitely end up getting them, but without being super negative, we all know these are probably like, these are prototypes. These are probably like just the paint protos. That one on the left just looks like someone painted that for fun.
Yeah, these lines are pretty sloppy.
I'm not feeling that figure at all.
As a finished thing or what?
Yeah, I'm not. And I mean, I'd probably like it more if I knew what I was looking at. If I knew the content, but unfortunately, like, I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
these guys in the Mighty Utanimals. So I know the other ones. I don't know I don't know this team.
Yeah.
So with the announcement of those, do you guys think we're also going to get Archie style turtles?
Oh God, I didn't think about that.
So I'm excited because I think we're gonna get Archie style turtles because of how playful and colorful they are. I think they translate well. But someone had told me that they are doing they didn't show them, but we're gonna get the intergalactic wrestling turtles from that one.
Yeah, someone had mentioned that.
They are working on those. So there's some great customs out there floating around. Was it Baxter's Laboratory did an insane job on those, and now we're gonna get official ones. So
insane. I didn't think about the Archie
Trevor's
comics.
watching our Instagrams. He's like, we know what they want. They'll make them, and we'll make them.
But yeah, I can't wait for those big eye turtles. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be really great. It's
Beautiful.
gonna be reminiscent of like the Toon turtles from the Playmates. The Toon ones, they had the giant eyes, and
and definitely with we didn't touch upon Ray Fillet has 2 heads.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice
head
that.
sculpts.
Yeah,
and I'm very curious of head articulation because he's got that thick neck.
yeah. It's kind of like supposed to be just like his going into his shoulders. So I wonder if it.
Yeah.
Well, this one shows a little bit of a turn.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a
little
girthy
bit
neck.
You see how it's kind of like indented a little bit on that throat area.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, it's gonna be a dumbbell joint. We know that most likely. It might have some good range. Well, I mean, I'm excited, but the two heads look beautiful. I like the expressions. You got that one that we're looking at, and then you got that pompous look. That's a Zap Brannigan look to me.
Yeah.
Dioramas.
And I wonder if these will be bendable at all, the antenna. I wonder if that's like firm or if that'll be bendable. We'll see. All right, so jumping from comic books to the big screen, I'll be corny. Here we go. We are on to the Secret of the Ooze Ninja Turtles. Michelangelo
Those
just
sausage
cold cuts.
nunchucks.
Yeah, we're here.
Aw, man.
We are here. So this set is coming in a 4-pack online. It will be up online for 2 weeks, and you can get these beautiful figures. But if you look here, this face is different from these faces, and what they're doing is they're going to release an accessory pack.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
going up for pre-order the same time.
it's the same
which is
time.
awesome.
And if you're like many obsessive turtle fans, you're gonna buy 2 sets of the 4-pack, and that's so you can have 2 different heads to display for your Ninja Turtles.
They are beautiful. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this set. I'm gonna end up getting 2 sets myself, and who knows? I'll probably have to get another set just to get another raft, so I can have a little 2 raft
I know.
in a display.
I thought about that. We got our Toko Razor. We've got
me.
the mutagen canister that Splinter puts together. We've got an old-fashioned 90s keyboard. We've got where they're shutting down the Ooze. They find the one.
Look at that attention to detail, though.
I know.
They mirrored the screen. Amazing.
I know.
Amazing.
Got Ninja Rap is Born. Am I wrong in remembering Villain Ice being in there? Was he not in that picture? I thought he was, and I started thinking, did they Photoshop him out of there?
I'm gonna find out.
Because
I don't think he was.
Okay, I'm hoping he's not, because if they Photoshopped him out, it means that he's not going to be a figure.
He's
I'm very
not.
disappointed.
Oh yeah,
that
He's not
he
in it.
wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
Good.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't in that. So we're
Okay,
good.
breathing a sigh of relief. We got a pizza
We're good.
box. We've got new pizza. We've got this mop, double-sided mop. We've got the aprons. We've got the wax on, wax off. Look at that. That's just so much detail.
I'm excited.
If you
for
do
that
miss
hat.
this one, though, if you do miss this one, just take in mind you will have a chance to get them in 2-packs at Walmart still. I do love the box on this one, though. That box art is beautiful.
So this
Yeah,
is the
did you-
4-pack box, correct?
And
Mhm,
yeah, and just like the last one, they redid this photo. Like these are of the toys. That's not a
Yeah.
screen grab from the movie. They actually
It's
take
beautiful.
the toys and pose them.
That
I
is
think that's
so
cool.
beautiful. I didn't even notice that, to be honest. I figured
Yeah.
that was just
Those are the
Whatever.
sculpts. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
I love it. I didn't know it for the first ones for years. I had no idea. And so I was like, yeah, those are all the box art. Those are the figures. I'm like, that's unreal. There's no way.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's them.
So I just learned that today.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So, actually, while we're on this topic still with the secret of the Ooze, you can kind of see the Donatello's arms. You can see how he's got those gaps between the arms. So these are new sculpts. They're not 100% new. I'd say, I'd say 85-90% new sculpts on a lot of these, but Donatello has a removable arm, and he it's just like one random scene where he like looks at his watch underneath
He flips it up and it like
yeah, he
pops
like flips
up.
open his silly, but he's got a replaceable forearm with just that flap.
It's so good.
But yeah, you can see like how their arms are. I've got one right. I got the first edition here. You can kind of get it on camera. You can see how their elbow pads, they kind of go over
Mhm.
the arm a little bit, like they're rubbery. But if you look at these new ones, they're different. Those elbow pads look a little bit thinner, and the arms look like they kind of mold over them. So we're going to get a better range of articulation on the new ones, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, that's exciting. Because let's be honest, the 90s, the first movie ones, you can pose them, but it's definitely a challenge.
It
Yeah,
is.
you can get them in cool poses, but like that's the range.
Yeah.
Not almost 90. Not,
Yep.
not
I
great.
do love that new head sculpt though with the tape over Raph's mouth. I'm like that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And I love
unbelievable.
the bandanas were definitely exaggerated in the second movie, and they were more
Yeah.
visible. Where sometimes like it was just wherever it fell, but it feels like they were actually placed like over shoulders and things in this
Mhm.
new movie. So new movie. This is like a 30-year-old movie. But
It
yeah,
is.
So,
It is. Good transition. It is a 30-year-old movie, and guess when these go up for pre-order on NECA's website?
Their anniversary.
The anniversary, March 22nd.
so for 2 weeks, you can pre-order these bad boys. I'm so excited. Look at that trash can. That's not an accessory though.
That is not. And there's no excuse not to get the accessory pack with this. There's no one has an excuse. Like I didn't know. If you pre-order this, you know the accessory pack's going to be there.
What are people buying the accessory pack for now? The 90s, the first one.
Each was a
It
150 to
ranges.
one. Yeah, like 150 to
Yeah.
190. Oscar, you want to say?
And they were 60
Yeah.
new, right?
They were 60 new. It's bizarre. Oh, also with these being on pre-order, you are gonna be able to pre-order Toka and Razor again.
Oh yeah,
So
I
for
forgot about
anyone
that.
that missed out on that, you guys are in for a treat because
Yeah.
those are by far one of my favorite figures from just the movie line.
It's surreal
Yeah.
how good those figures were, and it's
Yeah.
so weird that they put them out. They put out Secret of the Ooze so like that was what was it a year ago or 2 years ago?
That was almost 2 years ago now that they did the pre-orders
Yeah.
for Toka and Razor.
It's so weird. They're just now. I mean, they did Token and Razor and they did Super Shredder, but
Mhm.
it's just we got Secret of the Ooze Shredder coming soon with his big puffy purple suit, and I can't wait
Yeah.
for that.
Well, it's really weird to me how they're actually putting these up for pre-order, but they're not putting up the Secret of the Ooze Shredder. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
that's the
that's
first one that
weird.
they showed us.
That's so weird. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah,
What's Gary got? Oh, look
don't
at
sleep
this.
on. Yeah, if you're like, oh man, maybe I should get Token Razar, but you slept on them the first time. You're not. You know,
Yeah.
you're kind of considering them. don't. Like, if you're considering it, just get them. These are, if you watch any people's channels, any toy reviewers, this was their figure of last year. Was it last year, or was it like
It was last year or 2 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it was. This was their top 2-pack. Like, these are amazing. Like, these
Toka's
spikes-
eyebrows go up and down.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
these
mouth
are
opens.
some of the best. So get these pre-orders. Get these orders in. Like, don't even. I can't even get the eyebrows moving while I'm not even looking at it. But you got like a ton of articulation on it. Even the nose, like this little piece, even that goes up and down.
You just got to be careful though, because if that falls on someone, that's gonna poke an eye out.
Yeah, these spikes hurt.
Yeah.
Are nuts.
Speaking of Toka and Razor and going back to the cartoon, I'm surprised they didn't show those ones off. The two Toka and Razor.
Yeah,
that's what's weird to me. All the previews that they showed before for the other ones, with Toka and Razor, there was another one that they had shown, but none of those are going for pre-order yet. And then Anthrax and Scumbag haven't even hit Target yet. So it's just weird that they're releasing stuff that hasn't even been shown before.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of those have been the April pre-orders from last year. We haven't gotten a Pizza Monster yet.
Nope.
Which was the first one to ship from that. We didn't get Ace Duck and Mutagen Man hitting targets yet.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
And it's weird because, I mean, we're already going into March, the third month of the year, and it's just like, are we just going to get one big dump at Target? And you're just going to have to, just blow all that money again.
Yeah, we are. But yeah, I'm just looking at this again. I just love how bright the colors are too. Like I love the 90s movie, the first movie. They're all 90s movies. Okay. I love the first movie. I think that it's definitely like the standard that all turtle movies should be aiming for. I don't think anyone's ever hit it yet. But I just love the exaggerated toon colors. I think it's just so great. They're just so vibrant and it's great.
Definitely a lot more playful the second time around.
Yeah. I just hope they make a third movie figures.
You know it's coming.
They're going to be
it's coming.
I don't even want to know how expensive those are going to be with if they do them in their samurai garb. Like that's the only way I'll want them.
They're gonna do both.
If I want them.
They're gonna do turtles with the crappy animatronics and sculpting, and then they're gonna do in the garb too. Like they're not gonna. What would be cool? What would be cool? It'd be cool if they changed it up and they did Leonardo and then Leonardo in samurai garb. So like it was a Leonardo pack and then a Donatello pack. Like that'd be
okay. That would be nice.
That'd be kind of cool, and like you showcase each turtle. We'll see.
Well, if they do like the VHS pack, like they're doing with this one and the previous one, in the VHS cover, they're not wearing their full samurai armor. All they have on is the helmet.
Yeah. So they could just do that too. Yeah, and then they'll have to do horses too. All right, so sticking along with the more realistic Ninja Turtles, they are continuing their Universal Monsters with the Ninja Turtle collection, and they have revealed Michelangelo the Mummy, and this is just one of my absolute favorite things in life.
As a Raphael fan, I'm going to say it best. This is the best one. This is the best one they're doing.
So I've got Raphael right here. We've got our Franken Raph. The detail on this is just amazing. We've got the electric size. Got the chain that is literally just held on by the front and this handle right here. This is one of my favorite figures of all time. I just absolutely love this. The detail with the shell being cracked and they put a sewer lid over it. I kind of wish they had alternate heads on this because we know that there is an alternate head for the Michelangelo.
Yep.
So obviously, or sadly, it's not any of these pictures, but it is on this packaging right here, where it's kind of like
a little more serious,
dried out, and not so decrepit.
So, do you guys think that they actually got? Because a lot of people are comparing that face with the deteriorated suit.
I hope so, and I was just talking to these two, and we're gonna have to buy that and make a decrepit suit.
That'd be
figure.
Nice.
Have to. It's so good.
They won't give that to us, but
no,
we'll make it.
They'll never do that. But Seeing
Hey,
as I'm a horror fan and a turtle fan, I have to have both. So that means I'll have to get the Mummy Michelangelo eventually, and then hopefully NECA knows that people like me exist, and they're gonna make a Hunchback figure soon because Leonardo is the Hunchback. So that's
And then
exciting.
you're gonna have to collect the black and white versions of them when they release them.
don't do this to us. Don't do
Yeah.
this.
So I haven't opened the black and white Frankenstein's monster, but I did buy it. So I have both, and I made a choice. And I was like, you know what? If I want to photograph it in black and white, that's simple. I can take care of that. So I chose the color one. But I don't know. But yeah, if they make black and white monster turtles,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my
Oh,
mind.
you can bet. Like, well, they're gonna milk this. Like I'm already buying 2 of these standard because a buddy of mine, Leo, on Instagram, we were talking and they didn't paint the gums on Mikey, and we feel like there should be some paint apps on the gums on his face. So
Yeah,
we're
I agree.
gonna buy 2 of them because they're 2. Yeah, that photo right there. If you zoom in, you can kind of see there's no. The gums are
Yeah,
a little green.
Green.
So yeah, so we're gonna give it a nice little dry brush, a little bit of pink, add a little bit to there, and see how it looks, just as an alternate head.
So you're
Well,
gonna
I think it'll
have
look
the
nice.
regular, and you're gonna have one that you just painted a little bit.
Yeah, it's always fun to customize a lot of these.
Yeah.
You know, look at those wraps. You know, we can put some
Some black wash.
some black wash in those
Yeah.
wraps, make it come out a little
Mhm.
more. But man, those eyeballs,
Yeah.
they really captured how goofy Michelangelo is with the eyeballs.
And it's
I don't-
terrifying, but it's still goofy. Like you're right.
Yeah.
Like it's scary. Like if this was a life size thing and my kid saw it, he'd be running.
Look at the gash. You get is that a gash in his head? I've never noticed that.
It looks like right. Yeah, I see one in his cheek too.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
like.
that's so cool.
So I wonder if
Decomposing.
you'll be able to see through the cheek one and see like his teeth in there.
Oh,
That would be
Every-
so cool.
every time we look at these photos, we see something new.
I know.
That is
It's absolutely
the best.
insane. Absolutely insane. And then they unveil these with the stop animation, which is one of my hopes and dreams that I'll be able to animate that well someday, but I just don't have time. I have so many different things I want to do, and I dabble in stop animation. My cousin and I used to do it when we were younger, and kills me that we stopped. But we do have the Onk Chucks. We have to appreciate the Onk Chucks. That's just clever. And then I don't have a picture, but I'll put it here in a little bit. But Gary pointed out the hieroglyphics on the back of the shell.
It's so good. I feel like every one of their shells are gonna have something cool with them. So far, what we've seen.
Leonardo's got the
open
open shell, yeah, and it's got storage for the candles and like the skull, and yeah, it's gonna be great. And then we do have the teaser for Bride of Frankenstein. It's April.
Yep.
What do we know about April?
Oh, if you watch at the ending of the commercial that they did, you do see another mummy pass by, and you can just tell it's like a female mummy. So a lot of people are assuming that we are also going to get a mummy April variant, most likely.
Or it could be Irma.
But that's or that'd be. It can't because I think they're going based off of more of like the live action,
yeah.
and we never got Irma.
So
Wow.
speaking of live action, what does the April have in store for us then?
It's gonna not rumor, but they've said that that the Bride of Frankenstein is gonna be actual like Judith Hoag. Her
Okay.
likeness is gonna be in that, which makes me think, Oscar, if that was an April O'Neil, like a mummy or like a Cleopatra style at the end, what if that was Paige from the second movie?
Well, that'd be cool.
If they got Paige's likeness, we got there's Judith. If they got Paige's likeness for the Secret of the Ooze, I mean,
Yeah.
sky's the limit. They could do another character in that line.
That'd be nice.
Here's
That'd be a
my
nice little.
here's my I panicked and bought one of each because of the stupid raincoat. Didn't even open it yet. Either one of them.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I definitely did the same thing.
I
Well, I
have
was
both.
disappointed.
I'm not even, and then I have the press badge that's still in the manila folder, and I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do with this. So
Yeah, I did the same, and I ended up giving it to another collector that missed out on it. So I was pretty happy about that.
yeah, And then we have the farm pack coming with the better knees too, because the knees were like
I canceled all of our orders.
yeah. I ordered my April the very first, like the day it was ready, and I thought I was gonna like stick it to NECA with their crazy shipping handling costs, and I was like, I'm gonna put it with Scumbag and Anthrax, and then lo and behold, they don't split orders, so I had to wait until Scumbag and Anthrax came out to get my April O'Neil. So I
beginning of this year.
yeah, so I watched as everybody just hated on this figure, and I was like, oh, I hate this figure too now, and I've just not opened it. Like, it's the one figure that I haven't opened that I have no desire to open right now. I'm just like, I'll wait for the farm figure.
The signature edition was very disappointing. I mean, signature edition, you're expecting, different box art, maybe some like numbering, 1 out of 2,000, and we didn't get anything. All we got was a yellow raincoat that they just shoved in there and press badge.
That wasn't even in the box. That's
came in a manila envelope. They just threw in there. It's
nothing signature about it.
Yeah, it's funny you said that, Brandon, because when I did the same thing, I actually bought it. I bundled mine too, the save on shipping, and I contacted NECA and I was like, "Hey, what's going on with this? Are you giving? Do I have to wait, or are you guys shipping it out?" And they're like, "Oh no, because you did bundled shipping, you're gonna get it with your Anthrax and Scumbug." And I'm like, "All right," and I saw everybody getting theirs, and then mine showed up on a Saturday,
just randomly.
It just showed up, like, and I mean like weeks before the Scumbug and Anthrax. So like I was like, that's so weird. Like they said that they've never done that. So I just got lucky, I guess. They just shipped mine out randomly.
Yeah. Well, that's old news. So let's get to the new
news.
And we're going to jump to
the best part.
The best part. And that is...
Is it the Incredible Playmates figure?
It is.
Oh, never mind. I take it back.
Figure. It is the Incredible Playmates figure.
Is that
this highly...
That's from AliExpress, right?
This is what you get when you order from Wish.
Despite popular belief, this is not a custom.
Jesus. This is I need Playmates to get it together, and that's so I don't... Go ahead.
I just don't think the figure actually looks that bad. I think whoever took the promotional pictures did a horrible job and half-assed it. They just took out their iPhone and was like, screenshot.
Do you think that they heard that NECA was unveiling theirs and they're like, we have to beat them to it? So they showed this. Like, do you think that's how it went and they didn't even have it ready yet? Because this just doesn't seem... I mean, if you look at this photo and then this photo, they're not even the same camera.
No.
Or at least the same photo editing skills. Like, it's so bizarre.
Do you think there's like a hidden rivalry that's unspoken between NECA and Playmates? They're like, Playmates is trying to trying to get their stuff out before NECA does, because NECA's just crushing them in the figure game right now.
Well, their figure game is basically non-existent except for all these re-releases, and it's just a bummer. But
hey, I mean, it's got good box art. That's a positive.
There we go. Look at that. Yeah, that's great box art. So there's the front. There's the back. Just great. Last Ronin box art. Oh, this is the last Ronin if we haven't mentioned that yet. But yeah, this comic is just fantastic. Is it finished?
Not yet. We still have one more coming out. It was supposed to come out this month, and then they just prolonged it again, which is kind of confusing of what they're doing.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if it was finished and I just missed it. But if you order online, Oscar, give us the bad news.
Well, if you order online, you're able to get the Chase variant, but you have to be lucky with that one. And
which is the superior figure. Like it
is. It looks nice. I honestly think they did a good job on the paintwork on it. It looks very NECA-ish. Doesn't look Playmates. It doesn't have that glossy finish to it. It looks beautiful.
So
I definitely agree.
I guess that means you order two, you get lucky, and you get both. Or if you don't, you have one to customize, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I've noticed, what really sells me on that one, like I'm willing to pay for this if I don't get it. Like this is what I like, is if you look at that head sculpt, I think that's a really good Turtles head sculpt. I think they did a really good job with that. I don't know if the promo photos on the standard one are prototypes or whatever it is, but we made jokes about this. it just looks like really poor black wash on the standard one, and the teeth look like he's got braces. I don't know if it's too dark, so you can't really get the full face like you can on the black and white one. I don't know, but there's just something about this one that, I mean, it looks. There's some amazing customs out there. People have designed them and been printing them and painting them, and there's some insane casks I've been seeing. I love them, and I like those better than I like these. I like the customs better than these.
Yeah.
The sucky part about it too is, I mean, this is only going to be 4.5 inches, so it's just tiny compared to anything else. I mean, they're more based off of the classic collection.
Yeah, this is 4.5 inches, by the way. It's a standard Playmates release.
And I was thinking, like, I kind of wish this was a pre-posed figure, just like the old Turtles, and they just made it, just more bring back your childhood, kind of like how Kenner's doing with the Star Wars reaction
nice.
figures. Yeah, so it's kind of a bummer, but of course I have to get it, and I'm mad at Playmates for making me get it. But the reason that we're at this point is this bad boy right here.
Oof, that is a masterpiece.
I've seen this picture like 60 times, and I'm still just loving it. I just love it so much.
It's so good.
Yeah, they pretty much like took what was in the comic and they just brought it out from there. I know a lot of people are saying that they rather get the PCS statue, which is like about like $1,000. I'm like, I'd rather pay for a $30 figure. And also, just this is like completely comic accurate. It looks beautiful, honestly.
The face sculpt is
the face sculpt is like they got everything down, like the ruggedness, the scars. You know, he is an older Michelangelo, so he's just got the wrinkles and everything. It's just
Oscar, spoilers.
Oh, my bad. A whole 2 years later.
Yeah, it just, and look at the line work in his face. It's just so good. It's just, I love this so much. And then you guys brought to my attention that this is actually an alternate figure.
Yeah, so they're actually going to do 2 different figures.
Get ready to buy 2.
Or 4. They did hint that there would be a lot more.
Yeah,
let's get a black and white one. Let's get a black and red one. Like the
I mean, a black and white one would be nice though.
Yeah. These are beautiful. I like one of my, and I'm all about displayability.
Mm-hmm.
On the first photo, branding. If you want to go back to the first one, right? There's something that's striking about the bow staff and the katana that go horizontal.
Yeah.
In that stance. Instead of going straight up and down like I've done in the past with. I'm going to bring out one of my customs. This is one that I got destroyed by someone's dog that I'm working on. Like I usually put them up and down. With when I've done my take on the Ronin, those side like that vertical, insane. Yeah. Like whoever does that unique pose, or if those are fixed on the back, I think they crushed it. I think it looks so good.
Yeah, I when you said that, it reminds me of I think the only toy figure to do it is that new one that's coming out. I don't know what it's called, the Leonardo figure that's coming out, but also the Batman vs Ninja Turtles where the katanas are on the side. I love that look. Yeah. So like it's different, but I think it's really neat that they don't just do like the cross across the back like they usually do. So
I agree with you on that one.
It's a really cool touch. Now, Oscar, you were telling me about this. The belt was bothering some people.
So
the belt.
The belt was bothering people because I mean his whole suit, the top part of it is supposed to be one piece, so everyone was bothered that it was just it's got the bottom part of it, but they did that because there'd be no place to be able to put the weapons. So in the back of it, they have I guess where you could store the weapons, and people didn't like that. I think it was necessary, and I think it still looks great.
I agree. I would have never even noticed. Like, although it makes sense that it's brought to my attention, I would have never noticed this.
Yeah, it really doesn't bother me.
Cool.
I'm fine with it. So, but I mean, you get to with the shirt off, you get to see this giant scar across his shell.
Yeah,
it's a good sculpt. It's a beautiful sculpt. It's like a behemoth of a turtle, which that's how he's portrayed in the comics. It's not that standard playful turtle that we're all used to. Where
It's very dark, very rugged. Just it looks beautiful. And
Yeah,
then I love
this.
the broken.
Go ahead, Oscar.
Oh, I love the broken katana too. I'm like, that just it gives it, it's just the history behind them. Like, everyone else is not there. Spoilers, but it's just, I don't know, it's nice.
And then we just know that if this line sells well, which it most likely will, because Last Ronin's a huge success, we're going to get alternate figures. Are we going to get the brothers in this style? Are we going to get spirit figures in this style?
That'd be nice.
Clear
blue
get, plastic.
Yeah. We're going to get Casey Jones. We can get April with her robot arms, and it's insane.
It just, it'd be nice, honestly, to get a Raph when he has all the arrows in him and everything. I'm like, that'd be epic.
There's some beautiful customs. There's one gentleman, I can't think of his name right now on Instagram, but he did all 4 brothers.
Yeah.
And I shared it on my page. It is insane. I very rarely share other people's work unless like it really blows me away, and I shared this one out. So I don't like to confuse people with my work and other people's work, but I do like to show off incredible pieces. Man, these things blew me away. Soft goods, the guy just absolutely nailed it. So like adamantly, please, if you don't collect turtles or you're thinking about it and you're watching this, jump into this line like right now with this figure. This thing needs to sell because NECA needs to know that we need the full set of brothers. We need everything that they can put out in this.
Do we know when this is coming out or when it's up for sale or anything like that?
I heard sometime during the summer, but that's just, what's kind of like people are saying. I personally don't know.
And this should be wide release, not just at Target or not just at Walmart. So
so
for pre-order, for sure.
That's how the comic ones are. The Mirage ones, and then the Archie comics, and then this one's gonna be wide release. So they're gonna be easy to get. You don't have to sit there and sleep outside of Targets to get there in the morning, or stock your local NECA vendor. But
Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. If you have a local specialty shop that sells comics and toys, go bother them. Tell them to order a case of them. They'll definitely sell.
Yeah.
They will.
Well, I think we covered all of the big news. We heard Gary's favorite figure. Oscar, what's your favorite announcement from this Toyfair 2022?
I'm gonna have to go with the Last Ronin. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of the comic. And just NECA
he loves
nailed
this
it.
figure so much. Look,
I'm
so happy for you.
Stop it! You're scaring me. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That one is by far my favorite figure that NECA has ever done.
I love the pads, the elbow or the shoulder pads. Oh my god, there's something about that addition of shoulder pads that really just tie the figure together for me. I don't know, it makes him look more stocky, almost like he's got like pauldrons. I played a lot of World of Warcraft in my days, and I was always had to be very specific about my shoulder pauldrons.
See, like a lot of people are upset about this one too because of the 2 different figures. Like we have to buy 2 of them. I'm like, bring out as many as you want. I'm like, there is for the first issue, there is I think over 80 variant covers. So I'm like, you guys want to do 80 variant covers? I'm all for it. Just give me some figures.
I'll take the Justin Roiland variant. With, for those who don't know, Justin Roiland, he did Rick and Morty. I'll take that variant. I'll take that variant cover with the big bulgy eyes.
Oh, I did see that.
Is it him and Casey on the cover?
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
so how about for you, Brandon? What's your favorite figure?
So honestly, it's going back and forth. It's really going back and forth, and it's between 3 now. And I really hate myself, but this is definitely I think what I'm gonna stick with. But the Slash Man, I just can't get over that figure. I was gonna do a custom Slash. I was gonna try to make like a bulkier version of the arcade Slash. But now I don't have to. And I mean, and this guy is just gorgeous. Like I'm so pumped for this figure. But if I had to pick, honestly, I think it's going to be this guy. I changed my mind from what I thought it was going to be. So
a second to another.
Yeah, I love this. I love this so much, and I'm glad that we all have different favorites, and this might change over time. It really might. Like I might I don't know, but I mean, when I did the video for this guy, I said this is probably my favorite figure of all time, and that's a lot because the pizza monsters are great. I love those pizza monsters, and I love I love figures. So it's just to have this be like, I just saw this as like a love letter, and to both monsters and to turtles, and it just captures both, and so I can't wait.
The scale is great too. They did such a good job with the scale. I'm glad they made him a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So, question.
Yeah. Look at that. That's a lot
We-
bigger.
We had one more. We had one more thing that was previewed today. It wasn't NECA, but it was Mezco.
Oh crap! Look at you. Look at you.
Like I'm hoping. Oh, there we go. You got pictures of
Oh
them.
yeah, we forgot about these.
I forgot all about
Those.
this. So this is.
It's a heartbreak. They're already breaking my heart. I could already feel it. I could feel that they're gonna be hard as hell to get, and pricey.
Take my wallet, just here.
I really am hoping that they're paying attention to the fans right now, and they're gonna know they're gonna want this. Like, I hope they're looking at the Mondo figures and how crazy those are going for.
Yeah.
And I really hope. And what's that? The other one where they look like the 2003 Turtles, but they're more mature looking. Who made that line?
Can't think the name.
Whatever. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
And they had like the realistic like Krang and the Casey Jones line.
Was that 3-0?
Yeah, it was 3-0. There we go.
Okay. Like they have to know that these figures are selling in the aftermarket for huge amounts, and I really hope they take that into consideration when they do this, and they just go, "Hey, Gary's already offering us his wallet, so let's just take it."
Yeah. So one of the things, so Oscar and all of us actually, we were talking off stream, and we were talking about how they're going to make them, because Mezco makes insane figures, right? They do a lot of good quality. Are they going to have hinges? Are they going to be like that kind of soft plastic overlay? Let's zoom in on Michelangelo's knee real quick. Is that a hinge?
Yeah,
It
is.
is.
I think we're gonna have hinges there. We got, looks like we have a thigh cut right above it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Mezco's really good at the posability of their figures, and they're usually pretty good at hiding most of the cuts. Oh, there we go. Yep, you see the arm cut right there. So
Okay.
so we've got those, but that's not a deal breaker for me. Man, I'm glad we had that Mikey there, because look at all the rest of them. You can see his thigh cut, but you can't really see anything else. These look great.
That's huge right there.
Yeah, these look great though. Look at these heads. I hope we get some alternate heads though. I want some red bandanas
That'd be nice.
with these. That'd be really cool.
But I think they'll probably do two different variants. Honestly, even then, I think they'll do like a black and white one. Like, what's stopping them? You know, it's just money that's left on the table if they don't. They know that everyone loves TMNT right now, and it's such a big thing. And
Yeah.
I'm just hoping we get everything that we can.
Yep.
And I think Oscar, you were talking about the colors of these turtles.
Oh yeah, they're different colors. It's interesting what they're doing, because they're mixing the Mirage ones, but then they're also mixing like the original Playmates color variation of them. So I'm not really sure what these turtles are based off of, but it's like how you had mentioned earlier, how we have the original comic cover, and then we have this one, which is based off the movie.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think this is all their. The more I look at this, the more I keep seeing these. I think this is just their hot take, because let's also notice that Michelangelo is not his Playmates color. He's actually Michelangelo's colored a little bit more like his movie star turtle color. That green, that lime green that he has, because he's more of a turquoise in the classic line.
Yeah.
Or in the original, but the rest of the turtles seem to match up pretty well.
So do you know where I am with
especially
this?
Raph.
Where I am with this is that these are the 2012 colors.
Yeah, that I could see that.
Because
They're-
Donnie was like a faded green, where the Playmates is more brown. Like I can see brown in there, but it's definitely It's like a mixture of like everything good. It's like they took the best of everything.
For the audience, I have a whole wall of turtles. I keep referring to them. I'm looking at all the classics. I have all the old Playmates and stuff up there. That's because that first photo, that reveal photo, was like, oh, we're getting Mirage turtles. But the more you look at it, it's like, no, that's just a Mirage homage. Mirage homage.
It's just a mixture of everything.
Yeah. So these are just going to be unique. I think there's just. I'm going to retract my red bandanas. I think these are just unique figures. And I'm a Raph fan, but that Raphael pose is awesome on there. Yeah. Like, that's so good. That head sculpt with the the teeth showing, man. Unreal.
Gary, Oscar, who's your turtle?
My turtle would probably have to be Michelangelo.
That's mine too.
Yeah, I love Michelangelo. Gary,
my wife Lindsay's is Donatello. She loves Donatello so much. So I have like I don't know, like I feel like mine is Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raph tied, and then Leonardo's down here.
No, I just feel like everyone always goes for Leonardo just because he's a leader, and it's just I'm just like I don't know. He's kind of very boring.
I'm so bummed I don't have those. I'm gonna get those eventually. I have the Michelangelo from when Big Bad Toy Store found him in a corner of their warehouse, but
well, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. I ruined a lot of people's wallets when I found that.
And then some guy screwed me out of we're not gonna mention his name here. He was gonna sell me the other one and didn't work out that way. So
yeah, I got the full set. I started off with Mikey as well. Great figures, little expensive, but I'm happy that the saga is complete with my Raphael.
With the Mondo figures, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a great job.
They're great. They're really good. I'd say for any collectors watching this, Mondo figures they're beautiful to look at. They're a little pricey. They're about you're gonna probably pay for a standard like this. I paid $200 for Raphael. The only negatives about them is their shoulders are not great. They actually fall out of the socket all the time. So, or not their shoulders. I'm sorry, the elbows. So, they
I actually never had that issue with mine. The only issue I had with mine were the heads.
Oh yeah, because the heads don't even have like ball joints. They're just
it's just
They're just kind of like. They just kind of go on, yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't mess with that
they're
much.
weird. They're like, for some reason, my Raphael's really good right now as I'm showing it off with the head, but they're not like, they don't clip on like a turtle. Oh, is that your Mondo?
My Mikey Mondo,
yeah. Just rip the head off. You can actually, they're not ball pegs. They're just kind of.
They're just on there.
That's weird. Yeah, it's really cool. But beautiful figures. They look so good.
I adore it. So
I'm kind of bummed that they didn't continue with the line because they had teased the Casey Jones, they had teased the Shredder, they had teased an elite foot soldier and a regular foot soldier, and they just never came out.
I wonder what's stopping them from doing this again. Like if it's licensing agreement that fell through or something. But I mean, they know this is the hot commodity right now, and. It's like re-release them, dude. Like make some money.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Especially with how much time has passed, they could definitely re-release them with new sculpts, new everything. Those were, I believe, 2017. I remember when they first came out. My local comic shop actually had like 5 sets of the complete, all 4 brothers, and I would go in there and be like, "I'm gonna get those one day. I'm gonna get those one day." Like they never came. They were at retail, or I think they were like $95 or something like that. Nah, I regret it.
Yep.
They ended up getting clearanced out at Hot Topics.
People
were coming up for $70. I'm like, oh, it hurts so bad.
Ridiculous. All right, well, let's wrap this up. I just wanted to thank both of you for coming on, especially with the snafus that we had earlier. Really appreciate this, and I'm excited to get this out and kind of just let people have a one-stop shop and get some commentary and all kinds of things about Ninja Turtles and NECA and Playmates and Mezco. So
honestly, thanks for having us though. I was kind of nervous at first. It's one of my first ones. And
Aw.
it's been a pleasure.
We did
You
it.
popped my cherry. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, this is like when I started doing the show, our YouTube channel. Ty and I, we have a lot of different shows that we do, but COVID hit and it was like, dude, what are we gonna do? So I just started doing toy unboxings, and that's one of our biggest drawings right now.
Okay.
And Ty just started doing Transformers. So
Nice.
if you guys are Transformers fans, check it out. He's really passionate about it, and he like my videos are like 15 minutes long, and he goes for like 3 hours, and I have to edit them down heavily. And I'm just like, dude, stop being so obsessed with turtles. But yeah, so he was really good and critiqued me. He was like, dude, this video sucks, and I was like, what sucks about it? And I would be really hurt in my feelings, and he was like, I'm just trying to help you. And so I got really comfortable talking to a screen and talking to myself, and it just comes with time.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be nice for you to have like a show and tell every once in a while, you know, have different people come up and just show different things, maybe like their hauls or just their customs or anything.
Well, you said it. When I have time to do another one of these, we'll do a customs video, and you guys can.
Oh,
show off your
let's do customs.
I would absolutely.
We
love
have a lot
do
to
that.
show.
I'm
Yeah.
surrounded by them.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
this is Brandon from High Anxiety. This is Gary,
Hey, I'm Gary. Hey.
and this is.
I'm Oscar.
All right. Like and subscribe. Please help us out and just love these videos. Well, you don't have to love them, but you have to watch them still. Comment below.
them.
Tell us what your favorite announcement was on this beautiful Toy Fair weekend, and we'll respond. Okay?
Can I add one more thing?
Yeah, please.
Also, you know, we have a pretty fun group going on right now, TMT Party Wagon. We love TMNT. You know, we're all part of it, and we just like to help out as much as we can. We help out local collectors and just, you know, people can't find stuff. We tend to find stuff for them and send it out to them for retail, no extra charge or nothing, just shipping. So if you love TMNT and you love a good group that's, you know, nice and fun, you should join us.
It's quickly
agree.
becoming my favorite Facebook page. So
I agree. We so I'll add to Oscar's. We've been operational for like a month and a half now. We're almost at 2,000 members, which I'm stoked on. Oscar just did this amazing giveaway local for with an amazing turtle blimp. We do a lot of cool giveaways.
I actually have that right now. Can I show it real quick?
yeah,
Show
please.
it. Show it.
All right.
Yeah. You know, I met Brandon in that group, which has been awesome. And then once we hit 2,000, we're super close. I'm sorry, I'm plugging this. I'm giving away a version 1 Super 7 Raphael. Inbox, still mint, brand new. There it is. Look at that. So for people that don't know, he painted that. That's amazing. That's insane. They didn't do one like that was cartoon accurate. That is cartoon accurate to the show. That thing is absolutely absurd. I honestly wish I had one. Mine just sits. Mine is there. It is. There's mine.
How hard was it to paint the balloon-like area?
Honestly, it was a trial and error. I kind of had to figure out something because, I mean, it's a very soft plastic, and paint does not stick well to it. It doesn't even dry. So I had to find a way to layer it with something that will dry, and then on top of that, throw on the paint. I did a local giveaway to Los Angeles because if I shipped it out, I'm scared that it just was going to get ruined.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate. That was part of the giveaway, and you know, someone from locally actually won it, and he's pretty excited to get it. But it was a fun project.
All right, so viewers, you have 2 assignments. One is to like and subscribe to High Anxiety if you're not already a follower, and 2 is to join the Party Wagon on Facebook if you are not already a member. Those are your 2 assignments. Don't fail them. Okay.
We'll find you.
All right. Once again, I'm Brandon.
Gary.
And I'm Oscar.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.